Hey guys, doing a little adventure right now. I'll show you. Here we go. So my name is Sean, and we're gonna be trying to find the Devil's Rock. Here I am, next to the Morris Island sign. So let's head out, and I'll tell you the story while we're heading out. So we're gonna follow this ridge here, which we call Les Damas. Whoops, I gotta get in the back on the camera here. So basically, we're following this ridge, and I'll show you on a map how this ridge runs. It's about a couple of kilometers down till you get to what I think is the Devil's Rock. And I'll explain to you the features once we get there, once we can see it. And I've got 91% battery, and we're hoping that's enough, but I'll just keep an eye on that because these batteries are supposed to be good for 30 minutes. And, well, they're rarely good for 30 minutes. But maybe we'll go up a little higher, show you guys around a bit. So we're half kilometer out already, and we're looking for the Devil's Rock. And there's only one rock that I think it is, and well, we'll see when I get there if it is what it is. And yeah, so it would take me about 2 kilometers to walk this ridge, and it's tick season, and I don't even know if it's overgrown, and if you could get there, and I haven't walked it since the 90s, probably 97, 98, so it's starting to be a little while too. And what else was I going to say? So this rock in particular, and I've been to it maybe 91, 90, I don't know, it's been a long time. I think Dad brought us out there, and so I'm getting on a kilometer out there already, by the way, and 83%. So I've actually, the battery's going down nice and fast, but we've only been recording for a couple of minutes, so we're good so far. We got to the rock, and I remember, and memory's a thing, but I had to be pushed up on the rock because it was so steep, and then when I was done straddling the rock, because it's kind of pitched, I had to jump back in the boat, like down to the boat, because it's that kind of ledge. It's just this rock that juts out of the water, and again, it's got a few features that we're going to talk about when we get there. Quite interesting. So La Roche de Diable, the Devil's Rock. I'm not sure if anyone knows about it, but the local people. So I may as well talk about the features instead of boring you. So the idea is that it's got these bored-in hoof prints, like the devil would have walked on the rock, and it's also got these burnt-in tiny hoof prints, like if it was the devil and devil's son. At least that's what we say. I don't know what could create this kind of pattern, but they're kind of, spread out like the size of footprints. And so we're actually coming along on it there. If you see that rock ledge in between those two trees there, waving to the locals. I don't know who that was, but we'll find out. Or we won't. Yeah, so what was I saying? So let's take a peek, I guess. Oh, I'm 2 kilometers out now. And that is the only rock I can think it is. So let's go take a peek. Coming down. I'm going to slow my camera down a bit. So, yeah, and we're right near what's called a haulover. And I'll show you guys that in a minute here, if I can. So here's the ledge. And let's fly. You can see that it's a little pointy. So you'd almost have to straddle it. And let's just fly right over it if we can. And I'll see if I can even get a little closer, but I think, based on my last trip here, I started losing connection. But we can look down on it. Yeah, I am. The connection's getting quite choppy here. And let's take a look. I'll turn around and do it again here too. But I actually have to come up a bit because the connection is choppy. But hopefully what you're seeing is smooth there. So let's turn around. And here it is. Let's look down on it. So let's see if we can see those hoof prints. I see one there. You see that pattern? And I don't know if we can see, and maybe memory's a thing, but maybe there's no little hoof prints. I don't know. I don't see anything, but I'm looking on my little phone screen right now. And maybe when we get back and look at this in full 4K, we might be able to see that there are indeed some what I call hoof prints, but let's turn around and take another peek at it. And I can probably just slow down. I got 65% battery left, so we're still in good shape actually. And I really can't go any lower without getting some connection issues. But let's do a little fly around here. And yeah, so you see that what looks like there's only one really. I mean, until I get home and look at it. But yeah, I might be able to examine this a little better. I'm thinking that's got to be the rock. And anyone who's watching this video can tell me otherwise. But so I think I'm going to start heading home. And yeah, so I'm 2.3 kilometers out. I got 62% battery, so we're not panicking, not just yet anyway. And I'm actually kind of sort of heading straight for home now. Eventually you'll be able to see the causeway that I'm on and make it out, but probably not from 2 kilometers. But let me speed this drone up a bit. And let's check out how much time. I've been filming for 6 minutes. So yeah, so we're just going, it's only been a short time here. And let's bring her up a little bit, show you around. So here's that ridge, Les Dames, and here's Suret's Island over here. And this is Morris Island over there. And I am straight ahead. You see that little causeway thingy? I would be on it towards the left. And yeah, we're 1.7 kilometers away now. And it's moving at a pretty good clip, I guess. We're going at 15.8 miles per second. No, not miles per second. 15.8 meters per second. So I don't know if that's fast or not, but you guys can do your calculations and tell me how fast I'm going. I don't know if it's 45 miles an hour. I have no idea. But definitely over 30 miles per hour, I think, at that speed. All right, so yeah, you should be able to see the causeway I'm on. And we're getting close to 1 kilometer away now. I'm at a height of 54 meters, by the way, if that tells you anything. So like 150 feet up in the air right now, ish. And yeah, we're getting on 0.9 kilometers, so we're actually getting pretty close. And I got this thing full speed. I'm going 16 meters per second. So again, do the math, and I'm not sure how fast that is, but it's not super fast compared to some other drones. But all right. Yeah, and the sun's kind of coming in and out right now. It just got kind of overcasty, but that's fine. Yeah, so that's a little causeway here that was rebuilt a year or two ago. And if you look past that causeway, you can see the Suret's Island Bridge or the Sluice Point Bridge, depending on where you're from. It's an inside joke if you're from around here. But yeah, so we're coming on to, you can see my truck there, and you can see the tree, probably, and you can probably see, I'm going to slow the drone down here too. You can probably see the Morris Island sign with the little Acadian boat with the Acadian flag. And yeah, we're back home. We still have 47% battery, so not too bad. I actually expected it to be a little longer of a trip, but that concludes our trip. And hope you found that interesting at all. And if you have any comments, just please comment and let me know if you have any questions. And if I've totally went to the wrong island, then you guys can let me know that too.